Hello, everyone. So this is Beans with Dreams podcast, episode number 6.
Yes, sir.
I'm here with the usual co-host.
You already know what it is. AGU STIN. Get the name right, boys.
The original AGU.
Yeah, everyone's spelling like I know back in the day they used to be like when people didn't know my name. Still, like some of my best friends are like, "How the fuck do you spell your name?" AUG. I'm like, get that bullshit out of here, you know? We're talking about that Mexican, that bean.
Oh
beans
yeah,
with dreams,
like
you know?
August.
Yeah,
you're talking about
Augustine. Which I'm like, I feel like if I ever become a businessman, then I'm be like, I'm gonna change my name to Augustine.
August, like the English one.
Yeah, but right now it's Augustine, you know.
Augustine.
Yeah.
Or August great because
Agu
it's short. It's short for your first name, and it's not a regional name.
Yeah.
It's just 3 letters. Agu.
Dude, you know what's the funniest thing? When I went to GameStop, and to get the PS5, like the guy in front of me, he was his name was Augustine too.
Oh really?
I don't know if it was like spelt the same or anything, but like the cashier was like, his name was Augustine too, because they have to put in your name and shit. I was like, who would have thought, you know? 2 brothers just trying to get a PS5, same day, same time.
2 brothers named Agu trying to get a PS5.
He was trying to cop the disc. I was originally trying to cop the disc, but only GameStop was selling only those bundles. I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm paying $1,000 for a PS5. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm putting a rack on this.
Any amount of savings, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna take advantage of. So yeah, I mean, we fucked up the last podcast.
Oh yeah, no, big time. But well, I mean, you explain how.
Yeah, so I mean, Augie and I were trying out, new audio formats, and this one that we're doing, which we're hoping that it works, and I think it will because we did it on one of the Let's Plays.
Yeah, we did it on the second Let's Play. Well, really, it was like our 5th Let's Play.
Yeah, like 5th or 6th. But this is, so we're trying this again, and it seemed to work last time, so we're gonna try it again. But last time we fucked up because there was we were too close.
Yeah, we were sitting too close, and then there was an echo.
You can kind of hear like a duplicate, our voices were duplicated, which sounded like an echo.
Exactly. No, it's just like because right now our setup is like we got 2 laptops, we got 2 mics, which is like it works perfectly because in the past we used to have only 1 computer, 2 mics, but you would like when you would have headphones on and listen to the podcast, you would hear my voice out of one ear of the headphone and Felipe's out of another.
Yeah, so I'd be on the right and Augie would be on the left.
So right now we got a setup that's working so that we both come out of, both earphones. So if you got the AirPods, you working, you dishwashing, you got those AirPods in, and you only got one of them in because you got to listen to your manager and shit. Otherwise, he gonna fire you right on the spot.
On the spot, yeah.
Then you just put one in and you can listen to both the boys.
That's
not just
true.
Felipe be like,
We improvising, and hopefully, and we're also on a budget too.
Yeah.
If we had a good amount of money, then of course we'd invest in equipment and stuff.
Yeah, I mean we already have like some ideas of what we want to do. Like when we get that cash flow, when we get that monetization, which is why we need y'all to subscribe, like, and comment the videos.
That'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I always forget to mention at the beginning, but I mean this is near the beginning, so
that's true. But anyways, getting right into it.
Yes, sir. We already have some topics planned out.
Well, yeah, we planned a bit.
Just a lot more than usual, which is only a little bit,
Yeah. So actually, even earlier today, I went to the gym in the morning, and I got some complaints, and not directly.
Which gym?
To True Fit.
Oh, the one at Harlingen?
No, the one in Westlaco.
That's where you fucked up. No, I don't know.
There actually wasn't a lot of people because it's in the middle of the day or in the middle of like at noon, pretty much.
Yeah, and COVID season.
And it's COVID season, but my complaint is not towards the actual gym, but to people that go to the gym.
Yeah.
So, that gym has an upstairs and a downstairs, and the upstairs it's pretty big, and people are relatively distanced as they should be. But at the bottom, that's where all the benches are and all the dumbbells, all the squat racks,
equipment of like the weightlifting equipment. Yeah.
And that's where people are kind of like huddled up in together, like they're not respecting anything. But that's not really my complaint. My complaint is about this one dude who horrific posture. He was doing dumbbell curls.
Oh, okay.
And he was trying to curl like a 65 or a 70.
Oh, okay. Was he built for it? Like, I mean, should he have been doing it?
Maybe, but just looking at his posture and his form, it was not good. Like,
yeah.
He was struggling. Like, it was going off to the side. like any wrong movement, and he could have snapped his arm, his elbow. But the biggest complaint was the noises he was making. He was straight grunting.
Yeah.
He was like,
every girl.
And he kept doing that over and over again. And I heard him first before I saw him, and I was expecting this huge overweight dude, and it wasn't. He was pretty built.
Yeah.
So he worked for his muscles.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure how he got that far with that form,
Yeah.
But dude, and then he would do another one. I think it was like a little dumbbell row.
Yeah.
But he would barely move it. He would move it maybe a couple inches, but he'd be grunting. And Jesus Christ. So, I mean, you could grunt, but at least be doing the exercise correctly.
Yeah, and at that point, just drop the weight.
Yeah.
If you're not pulling it back all the way, like leave your ego aside, leave it at the door, and then just get a 40. No one's even looking at you. That's the thing.
Now people are looking at you because you look like a fool.
Yeah.
You look like an idiot. But yeah, for sure. I mean, and that's the thing about the gym. It's more about the form and the posture than the weights actually. And yeah, that guy, I guess he wanted to look like he could lift a good amount.
Yeah. He saw you and your pops passing by. He was like, you gotta show it off, show him up.
And he could lift, but he can't really lift it too much, too high off the ground.
See, the first thing that came into my mind when you were gonna say the posture was I thought this dude was leaning back. So, all he had to do was really lift a little bit.
Yeah.
He was he was doing limbo and
He was doing limbo. He was. I don't know what it's called. It's not really a bench because it's not somewhere where you sit, but it's where you could rest your arms. So where you can isolate the curl.
Oh, I mean, a lot of times they do use the bench, but they just put their arm there, but it's just to keep the like you said, just to isolate that one part of the muscle you're trying to work.
So it was somewhat like that, where he had kind of his elbow resting, but the weight was still off to the side. So that's where I was really worried about.
Oh yeah, no, oh
yeah, and okay. And it was heavy. It was like a 65. At least it looked like one. I didn't ask him what. I was like, hey bro, how much you live, bro? You're doing a good job.
First day in the gym. What's up, G? How much weight you pulling around?
That's what he wishes someone asked him that.
Yeah.
That's why he's doing that.
Dude, there's I mean, because I know people personally that go to the gym, and it's I have no problem people going to the gym. Obviously, that's to be dumb. But people that show up just to kind of be looked at. Because the guys who show up in sweats and the $5 Fruit of the Loom T-shirt, they're getting the work in,
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, the New Balances, the Fruit of the Loom T-shirt.
The ones you don't really look at, they're the ones that they're getting their money's worth.
Exactly, dude. And then the ones in the $40 Gymshark socks.
Socks. I was about to mention that. Just the Gymshark or any of those name brands. Where they're compression shirts or compression pants, and you look more like a tool. You look like a tool rather than someone that works out.
Yeah.
But also because it's just with anything, you could wear Jordans and also look like a total douche, or rock them and no one, calls you out for it.
It just depends on the way you go about it, because it's if you're completely Gymsharked out, but you're wearing it's an $80 shirt, but it's the fabric's so thin you can see your nipples.
Yeah.
And it's one of those stringers.
Yeah.
Or it's dude, you're not wearing a shirt. You're just wearing a little piece of cloth on you,
Because you need to.
Yeah.
You'd be shirtless if there wasn't a rule about it. Yeah, and so that was that. And I also almost dropped a 25-pound plate on my foot.
Oh.
But somehow my fingertips had the strength to catch it, so I was putting it back on the little racks, where it's a little pole and you put it in through the hole, So I was putting in one of those, but I saw that there kind of wasn't much space for it. So I was gonna pull it back, but I had to pull less than I thought. So gravity immediately started making it fall, but I caught it out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus. And then I thought about it like 30 seconds after, and I was like, I could have maybe like fractured or broken my toes or something.
I think like a lot of us are a lot stronger than we think, but like it doesn't kind of like come together until like it has to, you know.
Yeah.
And so we're put under that pressure. Like our instincts just kind of kick in, and you just like, if you had like, if you were like the most built man, all your muscles are gonna go to your fingertips right then and there, you know.
All that energy. Yeah, that's crazy that your body could just react so quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that was my banter about the gym.
So what were you doing, like arms, or were you doing like chest?
I did 10 minutes of the elliptical machine.
Okay. Get some cardio in there.
Just to warm it up, right? Because I think I feel if I just get right into it,
you could pull something.
yeah, but it also feels weird. I feel like I'm not sweaty enough, which sounds funny, but I'm not sweaty enough to start with my workout.
Yeah.
And then I did some shoulders. I did a little bit of chest.
Okay.
And then with my dad, I did like a back machine thing.
Okay.
And a little bit of squats. So I kind of did all around.
Nice.
But that's just because it was like kind of like the first time in a while where I went back.
Yeah.
So I wanted to test everything and see my body still function.
No, it's good just get like a baseline, especially when you're getting back. I mean, I haven't been to the gym in like almost a year, dude.
Well, you went recently, didn't you?
No.
No?
I mean, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've been going like doing cardio and stuff.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Working out, but like not the
nothing
gym.
Weightlifting.
Yeah, not weightlifting. And I have like some free weights and stuff, like dumbbells, but I don't know. It's just I feel like I need to focus on it, which I know, like it's been proven actually that if you like weightlifting actually burns more calories than like cardio sometimes if you're not putting in that work. But I don't know. I feel I need to get my heart good, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have a decent amount of muscle like as is, and like but I got some shedding to do, you know. I've been in hibernation, bro.
What sucks is that, you know, if you don't work out or use your muscles, they start to go away.
Yeah.
So come on, dude. Like,
it's kind of like, why, dog? Especially if you're eating. It's not like you're starving or anything. Yeah. Like your muscles need to go away. They're just like, nah, I don't think so. See you later, boss. Like, come on, dude. It sucks. I don't know. I've been. It's not like washing. I was gonna say it's not like dishwashing is like the hardest thing, but busting is pretty fucking hard. So like I feel like my shoulders have actually, like my back. I strengthen out my back like way. Like it's like pretty fucking solid, dude. Cause I have to like I'm pretty much. I mean, I'm carrying like a 30-round tub, and I'm like running across the restaurant and shit. So I'm putting some work in there, but
you working out without even realizing it.
Yeah, right. Dude, that's why like, you know, like sometimes when you go on like calorie calculators and shit, like how they have like though they have like how many times you exercise, and at the very bottom, like it goes from like 1 day, 2 days, 5 days, and then it says like if your job is like in construction.
Yeah.
So you know those people, they're fucking working, dude. They're burning
and sweating
shit.
too. Yeah. So. Damn. Yeah.
It's like 8 hours a day. That's their job.
It's like lumberjacks, bro.
Oh, bro. God damn. I need to get on that lumberjack gang.
Yo, let's go to like Minnesota.
Shit, dude. We got a list of places
Paul
to go.
Bunyan.
We got first Alaska. Once we get that monetization money, you know, we're gonna. Dude, I want to film a vlog in Alaska. You know? Yeah,
we gotta. Well, one of our friends went to Alaska. Brandon.
Oh yeah.
So we'll just ask him right before we go.
Yeah.
Hey, so what can we expect? You know, am I gonna see a bear?
Dude, apparently they're just like so common over there. Like people, that's why people got those the Glocks. I know, not Glocks, but they got the strap.
Yeah, dude. Or bald eagles too.
But like, I mean, I know what bald eagles are dangerous as fuck, right? And they're cool, right? But
well, I was just saying that there's a lot of them.
Oh, okay. I think you said like they fuck up niggas. I mean, they fuck up dudes on the daily, you know.
Dude, imagine like you're just minding your own business and an eagle just latches onto your shoulder.
I feel like in certain places in the world, you just gotta be like looking out all the time.
Yeah, we're so fortunate we don't have to do that. I mean, think about those people in Africa that have to get their water from a river.
Yeah.
And there's straight crocodiles in there.
That sucks, dude.
Or
Imagine just trying to like heat up some macaroni and cheese, going down to the river with the homies, you know, play some hacky sack on the way.
Yeah.
And then one of the homies
Skip
don't come
rocks.
back. And you just like carrying your water like no biggie.
At least you got to live another day.
He's like, "Where's little Johnny?" Shit, dog.
Shit.
You know, Croc got him.
Crocky situation. and
His
like,
mom
okay.
comes up to you. "Where's Johnny?" Yeah, it's a crocky situation.
And then just leave. I know you'd understand.
Oh man. Well, I should be getting my PS5 soon.
PS5.
Yes,
the
sir.
Anticipated PlayStation 5.
Dude, have you seen the whole? I mean, well, everyone knows about that fiasco. If you're anywhere near the gaming community, you know about the whole fiasco with like people like, I mean, just like trying to get a PS5, like just trying to get in your cart, like. And that's because even if you're on time, like people have been like following like Twitter pages. I mean, I was following Twitter pages for the longest time, like trying to
that alert you.
Yeah, that alert
when
you.
they restock or when they're coming out.
And then like I swear I was there for like 3 of them, like right when they announced it, and I pressed on the link, and then even then, like I would wait, like because there's a lot of times they put you in queues and stuff.
Yeah.
And I wait for like an hour, and I'd be the first one there, and still I couldn't get it.
Yeah, dude.
It was ridiculous.
It's just
man.
that demand and.
Damn bots.
Yeah, that's that too, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna mention the fiasco of Cyberpunk.
Oh, yo, actually, I wrote that down.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a fiasco too.
And it makes you realize that, damn, dude, like last gen is really last gen.
Oh, dude, like these things are so old. But I love my Xbox, like no doubt about it. Like I mean, all that Cold War. If you guys have been following the Cold War playthroughs, that's been on an Xbox One, and she's still going. She's still kicking, you know. But it's last gen. It's like almost 8 years old.
Yeah, but I thought that, you know, with the new Xbox and the new PlayStation, I thought, oh, maybe we got like a year left, you know, with the PS4 and the Xbox One.
Yeah.
No, like immediately with the new game, pretty much Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I mean, people are already complaining that the game's pretty much unfinished, and it is. I mean,
yeah, there's no denying it's unfinished.
I remember that Black Ops 3 came out for last gen PS3 and Xbox 360, I think.
Yeah.
And that game looked like total garbage.
Yeah.
But I knew that there was a big difference between the graphics in the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, and I think I think that's the biggest difference there's ever gonna be, like in terms of graphics, at least. Maybe in power, maybe the series, is it the Series X?
Yeah.
And the PS5 will like greatly outperform the old consoles.
They do.
And I'm sure they do.
I saw a video where, you know how long it takes to load into GTA?
Yeah.
It takes like a minute at least.
More, dude. Sometimes I'll be in the clouds for like 20.
Well, yeah, in the clouds take forever, and in the video I saw, it also took a while on the new consoles.
Yeah.
But for the initial load up, which is where you see the girl and then the main characters.
Yeah.
For PS4, it'll take, let's say, a minute and a half.
Sure.
For the new consoles, it takes 4 seconds.
Are you serious?
4 seconds. Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful.
And you're in. You see the girl. You don't even get to see Franklin, homeboy. You see the girl for a couple seconds, then you're in the game.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Hot damn. I really see. People have been saying that, but like I just didn't believe them. I'm like, nah, dude. I'm gonna be looking at that chick for like for like half a minute. You know?
Yeah.
It's just gonna be like going across the screen real slow, but.
The only thing was that in the clouds, like when you want to load into online, let's say it is another minute and a half on last gen, and the new ones it's like a minute or 45 seconds.
I think that comes down also to like the servers, like Rockstar servers, because you're going into an online service, so it kind of like, I mean, it has to do with both your console power and, you know, if they can handle it, bro.
But we straight up gonna get spoiled, dude.
What do you
Like
mean?
just quick load times.
Yeah. No, if we
Good
ever go
graphics.
back, like I mean, I'm sure we're gonna go back and play. I'm gonna close these blinds to get a
All right.
sun in my face. But yeah, if we ever go back to the Xbox One and play some old games, especially if we try to load up like Red Dead 2
Yeah.
or like GTA, bro, we're gonna be like, what is this shit?
Did you press start? Like, yeah, I did. How come it hasn't
We're
started?
gonna try to restart it, like just so we can work.
Yeah. So that's just. I mean, they practically are high-powered PCs. The new consoles.
Yeah.
Because we don't really think about it. We think about them as video game consoles, but they're pretty much computers.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I think they have been computers for a while, but these are just like XP, you know.
Yeah.
Honestly, the current because when they released the Xbox One and the PS4, they released as like they were what is it? They were not up to par to like current PCs.
No. Yeah.
And that's because they're still decently powerful, but it's just I guess the game developers like design their game so that it can like run smoothly and look
Yeah.
clean on an Xbox.
Yeah, that's a priority for a lot of games. It's for performance rather than graphics.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why games like Borderlands 3, the new Borderlands, right?
Mhm.
Borderlands 3. If you compare that one to, let's say, Borderlands 2, the graphics aren't that big of a difference.
Yeah.
But in performance, I'm sure you could tell.
Yeah,
You know,
like
it's
the frames
upgraded.
per second and stuff.
Yes.
I didn't really realize like how big of a deal frames per second was until
Yeah.
I started playing like really fast paced games, like racing games.
Mhm.
Like whenever I tried to load up Forza, but it never loaded.
Nah.
But I used to play Forza Horizon, I think 3,
Mhm.
and like dude, sometimes I'd have frame drops, so like it'd go from like 40 to like maybe 25, and it doesn't seem like a big difference at first, but then like you like start like you swore you changed the lane or something, and
Yeah.
it didn't register till like a minute after. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they were. Gamers are gonna get spoiled lately.
Dude, gamers have been spoiled. Like PC, I fucking PC Master Racers are so annoying sometimes, bro.
Oh, I've been playing on the PC. My brother has one, and it's. I'm not gonna say it's better or worse, but it is a thing that it's like another console pretty much.
Mhm.
So that's the way I see it. I don't see it as anything better or anything worse.
I think because I have a PC, but I've
Mhm.
always still preferred to play on a console.
I think I do too,
Yeah.
or at least on a controller, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you could, and you can, but I mean, if you only had a PC, I'd probably just buy a controller, and that's how I'd play all my games. And speaking of people that play video games getting spoiled, I mean, not just with the consoles, but also video game developers. I mean, a new Call of Duty still came out this year, considering everything that's happened, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, and even though it doesn't have as much content
Mhm.
as the other ones, I think we talked about that before. It still came out, and it's a new game. It's not like Black Ops 2.5. It's Cold War.
It's and yeah, it still has a Black Ops name, but it's a completely new game. It has some of the old characters, but the story's different enough, you know.
And
There's some similar themes, but that's just Call of Duty. I mean, they've had this game, they've
Yeah.
had this license for like a decade now.
yeah, a decade. Yeah.
I mean, there's gonna be some similar stuff, but this is a brand new game, and they really tried on this one. You can tell they put in the work. Raven Software really delivered.
All the production studios. And I'm saying that we're getting spoiled because people are still complaining about, you know, maybe I don't know, there's not enough guns in the game or not enough maps.
Yeah.
But it's true, you know, a whole new game probably wouldn't even have released if it weren't for all the developers that put in all the, you know, all the extra hours and stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, with that, it's like I do expect, because there was a very minimal amount of content. I was disappointed initially, but then you realize it's like they're gonna come out with it later, and like they just have to make sure it's decent, because they could have done something like Cyberpunk, right? They could have released it completely done,
Yeah,
right?
quote unquote.
and quote unquote done, and it wouldn't have worked. There would have been a lot of glitches and stuff, and there are glitches in Black Ops already.
Yeah.
but the graphics are there. It's a fun game as is. Yeah, it's lackluster, but they're adding new content. They just added 2 new maps. One of them is just remastered.
Raid, right?
Yeah, Raid, which I've been having fun with, you know.
It's a dope map, and yeah, that's true. If they're bringing back stuff that people like,
Yeah.
it's not like they're bringing back I'm trying to think of a map that no one likes. Aftermath from Black Ops 2.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
That map sucked. Yeah, so I mean, they're doing their best to keep the fans happy. So if you're listening to this and you're a gamer, don't complain so much, you know?
Yeah, I mean, dude, we've been spoiled so much, and like people have been also complaining about the $70 price tag of new games.
Oh, they're $70 now.
Well, for like the new consoles.
PS5 and stuff.
Yeah, which is like it's a lot. Yeah, but it's like, dude, we've had $60 games for like a past decade.
I find it funny that I only acknowledge the PS5. I don't even acknowledge the new Xbox because I hate the name.
Yeah, no, it's a. They really. Some people are like, dude, you're stupid if you don't get confused. I keep up with like game like news and stuff like, and I'm a gamer and I still get confused.
Yeah.
Imagine like the grandma, the grandpa, the aunt and uncle who like have jobs and shit, have better things to worry about.
And they're trying to get their nephew a gift or grandson. Yeah. PS4, PS5. Come on.
Yeah, no, I mean, PlayStation has way better marketing. I mean, they should have just. It would have been a lame thing to do, but the Xbox 2 would have worked, you know?
Yeah. The Xbox One and the Xbox 2. Yeah. So, if you want to segue this to the next topic, and it's a good one because we're talking about new stuff.
Okay.
You want to talk about new cars and stuff?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, like I was gonna tell you earlier because I wanted to tell him something, but he was like, "Save it for the podcast." I was like, "Ah."
Yeah.
But dude, I saw this ad on Instagram, like for this new, a new Toyota, right? And it looks so clean. Like it was just a basic model. Like I think it was a Toyota Avalon. But the 2021 model looks so badass. Here, I'm gonna search it up right now. See if I can.
Same thing with the Hyundais, the Elantra and the what's the other one? I don't remember the other one, but they look so cool.
Yeah.
Like they look like they would be expensive, and they're just the common cars that you'll find now.
Yeah, no, dude. I feel like back in the day. I mean, look, this is like
Sonata. That's
I guess it says it's a luxury vehicle, but like regardless, like it's a Toyota. Like, dude, back in like the 2000s, like I say like that's a long time ago, but they
10 years ago.
Shitty.
And also like almost every car looked the same.
Exactly.
Or in the 1990s too.
Yeah.
Where they had that box shape look.
I don't know. I think the 80s is probably my favorite time for cars. Like everything looks so crisp, and like I kind of like the boxy type of like style for a lot of like the BMWs, like a BMW 1980. I mean the cars look crap, but it's a badass look.
Yeah,
you know?
they're compared to nowadays standards, they were underpowered for sure. Like the BMW M cars or the Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
But they're really beautiful cars. And yeah, and in the 90s, it's kind of a transition period where they're going out of the box shape, more kind of roundish.
Yeah.
So, and that's when, at least in my opinion, a lot of cars, at least common cars, looked real similar. Oh, and there's also a trend, because if you look at the Mustang,
I was gonna bring that up. Yeah.
The Mustang is hideous.
Oh, in the 90s?
In the 90s.
It's awful. But now, it's like they went back to their roots.
They're going back.
It looks good.
It looks good. Same thing with the Challenger.
Yeah.
Same thing with, not the Charger. The Charger looks like a completely new vehicle.
Yeah. I mean, the Challengers I think the Challengers have always looked pretty similar.
Yeah, but now they look cooler, because there was a time where they looked very minimalist.
Okay, kind of mid.
Kind of mid. And now they're A1. Especially with all the upgrades like the Hellcat and the Demon.
Oh, dude, like I don't know if you follow like Hoodville on Instagram.
No.
Nah, bro, I need a Hellcat, you know. It's crazy because it looks the same as like a Challenger, which is like $20,000 less, but that power is crazy.
Well, Hellcats are close to 70,000 or 80,000. No, it's a lot.
Oh shit, I thought it was like 60.
And the Demon is 100,000.
Yeah, I know the Demon is insane.
But the base price is probably like 30, maybe 25,000
for like a Challenger.
Yeah, but what's funny is that they don't really change much.
Yeah.
It's they just put a little slap a badge on it, maybe make the hood intake a bigger or something.
Yeah.
But it's funny because with a supercar, maybe a Ferrari, right? They style it to go fast.
Yeah.
And
Make it like real aerodynamic and all that.
Real aerodynamic, but with the with the Dodge, they just slap a real good engine on there, and like it goes fast. Like, well, what about?
And they mark it up to like.
Yeah, and then you go, wait, what about? How's it gonna flow through the air?
Yeah.
It's got a good engine. You know?
Dude, I think it's just because it's so iconic, you know. When you see that little bobcat on the side, that Hellcat, you're like, oh shit, bro, this man got some money. This man trapping.
and also, it's also a if you know you know.
Yeah.
Because anyone could see that badge. It's like, oh, that's a cool badge. Yeah. But someone that knows about cars, like, oh, that's not just a badge. Yeah. That's a whole car.
If you get my boy Doug.
Dude, my boy Doug. Oh, I love Doug. Shout out to Doug.
I used to watch a lot more of his videos because dude is crazy. I mean, I don't even know how you get started in something like that. Like the whole like car enthusiast business.
I know. Okay. Because I've been I was on a binge maybe like 2 weeks ago. But I've known this. So he used to work for Porsche. Oh, okay. He was a representative, and he said that he would get a new car, a new company car every year, and like the latest one. And let's say he worked in
like a lease, right?
A lease, yeah. Okay. And yeah, and I think he worked with Porsche in the 2000s. But yeah, like he would get a new a car of the year every year. And he was doing good, but then he said that, like, well, is that really my, what I'm gonna look forward to in my life? Just a new car. So he said he quit, and then he started to write. He was like a journalist for cars. Yeah. And then he started opening on YouTube, and that's how he got into it. 'Cause he's always loved cars, pretty much. Yeah. But that's someone that they had a passion and they found a way to monetize it, to make a living out of it, and it's something that he enjoys.
That's awesome. No, I mean, you rarely find like a way to monetize. At least most people don't find a way to monetize their passions or like their hobbies and stuff. I mean that's awesome. Like,
there's a way, dude.
Always a way. That's why we're doing this right now. We love just to shoot the shit. So we're just
if there's an outlet, I mean, take a shot at it. Yeah. You can go. Well, I could start a YouTube channel, or I could start uploading stuff to Spotify. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm never gonna get big. If you have that mindset or that mentality, then I mean, you're never gonna start. It's like my boy Michael Jordan.
Shout out
MJ.
My boy.
You miss every shot that you don't take, or something like that.
You sure that was MJ?
Paraphrase.
Yeah.
I think that was MJ.
I hope so.
Probably Kobe. I don't know.
We're gonna look like some fools on here, but we're gonna say it's MJ.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Clean.
That's a great quote.
That is a great quote. Man. That's why, I think, especially when you're young, it's like you have nothing to lose. Like, who cares if you make a fool of yourself on the internet? Everyone makes a fool of themselves on the internet,
For sure.
Like, you just check someone's Twitter feed and they're like, damn, you're a fool for saying that. Like, I go on Twitter and then, I look at some of, my friends, that are pretty close to me, and I'm like, I just want to comment something like, you're retarded, take this off while you still can.
Yeah. Slide up real quick, hey, from a brother to a brother, I'm going to give you some advice.
Shit, especially from my brother to a sister,
Oh, yeah.
Shit, bro. It's like, I feel bad for you. I feel bad. You don't know what you're doing.
That's a real one. There's a friend. Yeah. There's friends where, let's say you have something stuck in your teeth. They'll see it and they won't say anything. Yeah. And the true friends are the ones that say it.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Hey, yo, you didn't brush your teeth today?"
You might be embarrassed, but you're grateful that they say something. Because then, you would have gone the whole day not knowing. Yeah. So.
And at least it was them who noticed, Like, at least it was them who called it out, not like some stranger be like, "Hey, yo, you looking kind of gross." Shit, bro. Speaking of teeth, I don't know how I'm gonna transition this, but
speaking of teeth, we got that transition.
No, I don't know how I'm. You know what? Uh, Speaking of your mouth and your taste buds,
Okay.
I think like one of the most consistent things like of all time are like
Mhm.
Lunchables.
Lunchables? Is this one of the topics you came
Yeah.
up with?
The only consistent thing in my life has
Lunchables.
been Lunchables, dude. How bomb they've been, like like
Mhm.
forever. You know, you can't go wrong with a Lunchable.
You can't go wrong, and they're pretty cheap.
I used to be a kids cuisine type of guy. You know the little penguin.
Little penguin. I've never had him, but I don't know who he is. I'm familiar with his work. Yeah.
I used to get the nuggets, bro. Like he used to have all these different shaped nuggets, like star shaped nuggets. Uh, Mostly star shaped nuggets. This dude wasn't very creative, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Little penguin, but he had the macaroni, and you know what? They always came with a dessert. That's what I
Like
credit.
pudding?
Huh?
Pudding or what?
Pudding, cookies.
You name it.
You
Kids
name it,
Cuisine has it.
they got it. Man, yeah, but that penguin was like part of my childhood, and then like a lot of because my mom never cooked like
Mhm.
for dinner and stuff, and like no, I don't blame her. You know, that's the way it was, just the way I kind of grew up. So I kind of grew up. So I was like a little chubby boy.
Oh yeah, I've seen them photos.
Yeah, actually, I think we should put that as a thumbnail.
Okay, yeah, if you want to.
I have this real gnarly picture of me
Gnarly.
of me playing t-ball back in the day. I was a real big striker, you know.
Mhm.
Boom. I was like,
Boom.
I had the physique.
You got that physique, that mass, that strength.
That strength, bro. Yeah, no, but that was a fun time, and yeah, it's because I would go to McDonald's like all the time.
Got them Happy Meals.
Mm-hmm.
Got them toys.
It'd be like, mom would be like, "Hey, yo, you want the apples?" I said, "What?"
The what?
She said, "You want the apples?" I'm like, "Man, fuck the apples. Give me the fries." She's like, "You shouldn't be saying fuck." I'm like,
You're
the
5. The what? The Subway cookies.
Subway cookies are bomb, dude.
They're bomb, dude. And I think any homemade cookies taste like that, but they're from Subway. You know, it's
Yeah.
different.
Dude, actually, what is it? Because my mom had the week off for Christmas and all that. Shout out to Christmas. Shout out my boy JC.
Shout out to Santa.
I don't know about Santa. I was talking
Oh.
about Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
shout out to
Santa's
Jason too. Oh, okay.
No, Santa's cool, bro. Santa's cool. I don't know. I just like I have a funny experience with Santa. Like the whole like idea
You met him?
of believing him.
Oh, okay.
Because I used to be like a hardcore fan, right?
You were president of the fan club.
Hell yeah, bro. He used to put on a little beard and shit. We used to leave out cookies and shit for him,
Uh
like little white people instead of tamales.
huh. Okay.
On my side, I would have enjoyed some tamales, but that's another discussion. So like, and like, I used to be like a fan, bro. I used to write out letters. I'd be like, "Hey yo, give me that PS3." You know?
Okay.
What's good, homie? Where my PS3 at? Like, and then so, but I mean, there was one time he got me a bike. Santa got me that bike.
Real one, yeah.
And then, but I wasn't riding it too much because I had my PS3.
Okay, yeah.
Why would I ride my bike when I could play like God of War? I could play Call of Duty, you know?
Yeah.
And then so I was on a walk one time with my parents.
Santa kind of fucked up on that one.
And then I was on a walk one time with my parents.
Uh huh.
And I was just like, we were walking our dog together. And then I was just like, man, I was just like, I got something else besides my bike. I don't even ever use it. I'm thinking about selling it. They're like, you know how much that cost?
No.
That's how I found out. It was like 5th grade. I'm like, what?
Say what now?
They're like, you know how much that cost?
Was that your dad?
Yeah.
That's a dad question right there. Like when your kid doesn't want something that you got him. What now?
So yeah, that's how I stopped believing in Mr. Claus, you know?
Yeah.
But
Well, trying to get back to what you're talking about, because you said when your mom had the week off.
oh yeah, you were baking cookies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we got some bomb ass cookies later if you want to get some.
Hell yeah. I'll
Don't-
grab
don't,
one.
Don't take them all. Don't be a fat ass. But
No. I won't be stingy. I'll take one.
yeah, no, dude, back in the day, I would have like, cause my grandma used to make like like bomb cookies, right? These called like pecan clusters.
Oh.
They got like sugar on the outside, sugar on the inside, sugar everywhere. Little pecan inside.
Sugar here, sugar there, sugar everywhere.
Hell yeah, bro. But she used to make a whole bag, like the gallon bag.
Oh.
Be 2 of them. I mean, they wouldn't fill it up like completely, but they'd be like 2 halves of a gallon. So there'd be 1 gallon of cookies and shit, dude. On Christmas, let me tell you, I was munching. Man, that shit was awesome. So yeah, I gotta we got some cookies up in there.
That's legit. I'll grab some right now. And yeah, I think I wasn't very keen on Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I think also because my parents. Well, no, not even that. Because I was gonna say my parents, or at least my mom's like very Christian, and she was like, nah, Santa's not even real. My boy JC is real. You know what I'm saying? But before that, even before that, I never believed in Santa Claus.
Really?
I think I was just very skeptic. There's no way, you know. we don't even got a chimney. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I love that you just kind of contemplated. He was doing the math. He was like, "There's no way, bro." Unless fat ass like kind of glides through the door, you know?
Yeah. I think I was just that type of kid because I mean, same thing with, you know how babies are born.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what do parents usually tell you? And I would ask my mom, and I would consistently ask, I'm like, "Hey, so what's up with moms and babies, right?" And they're like, "Oh, well, my mom would say, a woman's body just knows when she can have a baby and just becomes pregnant, right?" That was the safe way to tell me.
Yeah.
But then I thought, well, not everyone has kids. So I would think about it in my room, like, And then I'll ask her again, like, so give me the rundown. Yeah. So how are babies born? And my brother was born from a C-section.
Oh, okay. Was that like the first C-section?
I think so. And that was my mom's go-to, which was like, oh, that's how babies are born. You know, they cut you open.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, there's got to be another
That's
way.
a cap.
So I was very investigative.
Did you do your own research?
I think, actually, when I was younger, we had a family computer, and I did my own research, and I stumbled across not pornography or anything adult.
Yeah.
I think I did stumble across like nude pictures of women.
Oh really?
But I wasn't.
You weren't intentional. You weren't seeking it.
Yeah, and I was more fascinated. I was like, whoa. It wasn't that I was like.
What age was this?
I was young, like 7, 6.
Okay, so it wasn't lustful. It was just more like that's weird. Like
I was like, oh, so that's what? Because I mean, obviously people, you know, aren't naked around you as a kid.
Yeah.
And, oh, so that's what a woman looks like. And then that's it. I mean, and I'll just go to bed.
You're like, shit, that's cool. No, the first time I saw like the hub. But it wasn't the hub, it was a red tube.
Okay.
It was remember Jack?
I think I know this story. I was thinking about it. Yeah, you can retell it.
We was watching some YouTube, right? And like we were watching some funny videos and shit. Like we were just chilling on my bed, my laptop up and everything. It was this old one, the HP. This one's been around for a minute, but I'm on the Mac now. But besides that, yeah, I would just like we were watching some funny videos. He's like, you know where the really funny videos are?
Oh.
I was like, where? Red tube. He's
it's
just
like funny YouTube.
He's like, those are the videos where they're too funny for YouTube. And I was like, alright.
Alright, I believe you. Yeah.
Like,
and you're gullible as a kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Put it on, you know. And then so I come back. I'm all ready to see some hype videos, you know, because I was watching those Lego videos of like.
Oh hell yeah!
But when they was like, it was bomb. It was pretty funny too, and I was expecting some of that, but like on another level.
Yeah. And
I come in. So one chick getting railed by 2 black dudes.
Oh no.
I'm like, I'm not ready for this, dude.
No, you're not. You can't.
I was like, I mean, I was like in 7th grade. So it was about the time. I was going to find out.
Eventually,
year,
right?
Probably.
But I think if you're not ready for it, you're not. Like, if you're not looking for it, I meant to say, you're not ready for it.
Yeah. That did change my life.
I think I was lucky too because Yeah, cause like how I was saying, I was looking, like I found, let's say, cause I don't even know how I stumbled across those photos of like nude women, and some of them were kind of just like they're standing, maybe for, I don't know, just like I don't, like something like modeling or something.
Yeah.
But some of them were kind of like showing themselves off sexually.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't understand that. I'm like, well,
why?
what are y'all doing? But I was lucky I didn't see anything like in like a man or a woman.
Yeah.
Until like later. So yeah, because I think if I saw that as a 7-year-old, I would ask my mom so many questions.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, so I was on the computer, and I let me show you something.
Dude, I don't know, man. That was like, dude, back in the day when you only had like one computer, like the family computer. That must have been so weird. Right, like going through the history, like if there's like one curious nigga in like the family.
Yeah, cause I don't think anyone would check the history, but if someone happened to check the history, it'd be like cartoonnetwork.com, cause that's where I would play all my games.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, let's say my dad was looking up like
Home Depot.
Like Home Depot stuff, yeah. And it's just a mix of searches, right?
Yeah.
And then you get naked women. Because you don't know what to look up as a kid.
Yeah, you don't know the word.
Naked girls.
Boobs.
Boobs. Naked big boobs. Nah, dude, I used to be on cartoonnetwork.com all the time.
Yeah.
I'd play the Ben 10 games. I'd play the Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends games. I'd play all the games.
No, I used to. I don't know. I don't think I really played them at home. Like at home, I would mostly play on like on the console, like the Wii. I used to be the best at Mario. But like sometimes, like in summer camp and stuff, because my parents didn't want me at the house. Just send this kid off to summer camp. I said that was cool. I liked it. Made some friends. Don't know them anymore, but it was chilling. It was like so. When we played like computer games, like cool math games.
Oh yeah,
That was bomb, dude. Back in the day, shit. Pre-COVID, we all the homies would huddle up. We played that ping pong game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Pre-COVID. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
That was
Yeah.
bomb.
Even in high school, cool math games went hard.
Yeah.
When you're not trying to do your work, I'll play some Run.
I know that shit, dude. Like we were seniors playing Run.
I think one time we all played Minecraft, like local.
Yeah.
So we all got on the same server. And
That was awesome.
after 5 minutes, people just started blowing stuff up and killing people.
Oh wait, I gotta check out that Chinatown Market drop.
Oh yeah, check it out.
Because apparently there's like this rug for y'all don't know. Y'all gotta start following Chinatown Market. They got some A1 drops up in there. But yeah, right now I'm looking for a rug. Well, I've been looking for a rug for my room. And I think this is the place to look, you know?
I think Club Penguin. Club Penguin was a true start to my romantic life. Because you would play Club Penguin, right?
Yeah.
For sure. I know you did. I don't even have to ask. But would you ever try to get some honeys on there? Some penguin honeys?
I think I just try to pull up to the house parties.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I wasn't about to pay. I was about to drop 100 for like.
It was 60 a year
Yeah.
for the yearly
Ain't no way in
membership.
hell, bro. I was there just playing like the little fishing game.
Dude, I would have so much money, like so much, and I had cause when you're not a member, you can't really spend it on anything.
Yeah.
You can't buy clothes. You can only buy like one or two of the little animals,
Yeah.
and that's it. So every year,
You can have like sunglasses and that's it.
yeah. Oh my God, the shades on and a free hat that you found, and every year around Christmas time, they would have you could donate your coins.
Mhm.
And those coins would transfer to real life money for charity.
Oh, that's nice.
So I would just give all my money because from the whole year I would accumulate like let's say like 100,000 coins.
Yeah.
And I had nothing else to do because I wasn't ever gonna be a member. I would
That's
just
like
donate.
really considerate. Like for
Yeah,
like a kid. I mean, at the time, even if I couldn't spend it, ain't no way in hell I'll give it to charity.
Hell no, bro. I'm trying to get me some puzzles.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Oh, but I mentioned Club Penguin because when I was bored, I would just go to the pizza parlor.
Okay, yeah.
And I'll just stand in the corner and put sad faces until some honey came up.
Really?
And was like, "Hey, why are you sad?" And I'll be like, "Oh, it's because I'm lonely and I have no one to talk to." And then they'll be like, "Oh, I'll be your boy." Like, it'll be straight away because you didn't know how relationships worked as a kid. So you'd be like, "Oh, I'll be your girlfriend." So like, "Oh, sweet." So I had a girlfriend for the day, right? Because I wasn't gonna talk to her after. And then we just walk around and do stuff.
Dude.
Yeah.
Kids are like so much more forward than anyone else, like ever. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not like, "Hey, do you wanna?" I don't know. I could talk to you, right? It's like, "Oh, I'll be your girlfriend." Like, "Oh, okay, nice."
Bet.
And you're committed for a day, because then you get off and you forget.
Honey.
You find another broad, another penguin broad, and the only way you could tell that it's a girl is because they're pink.
Yeah, dude.
Because you couldn't have hair or anything, or clothes.
I love that. Like, there's probably like one or two like grown men on there.
I think about that too.
It was real. It's not funny. It's real like weird now that I think about it. Like, because I couldn't imagine going on like a site that kids frequent. And just pretending to be their age. That'd be so weird.
That's weird. And that's like a mental illness, pretty much.
Oh, no, that is. Yeah, I mean, pedophilia, real quick.
Yeah, because, I mean, I was thinking, and I was thinking, like, well, how can people be attracted to minors, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way, because, I mean, the things the things that you find attractive in a woman are, I mean, like their bodies, let's say.
They're post-puberty.
But they're developed. That's where I was getting to, right? Yeah. Like if a kid, like, I don't know.
It's just weird. I'm not gonna say it, but it's strange.
It's strange. Yeah, we won't touch too much because that's a weird topic.
Yeah, maybe that's like a full video topic. I mean, not like a full hour podcast, because that's a long time to be talking about that. That'd be a little strange.
That's when. Oh, and then in that episode we gotta, like, oh, we should, you know what we should do? We should catfish a chomo.
Oh.
And be like, and pretend that we're a little girl.
Yeah.
And then call them out in the park.
And then like arrest them on the spot.
Yeah, we'll do a citizen's arrest.
Let's call it the Beans with Dreams Crime Fighters.
Yeah. This is a new segment on the channel where we bring justice to our own hands.
Dude, you know, I was like, just because I was interested, right? I was like real bored. It was late. I searched up like known predators in my area.
Oh, like sex offenders?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's like one in my neighborhood. But like he wasn't. I think that whole thing where it's like you have to like say hello to all your people.
Declare it.
Is like bullshit. I mean, or otherwise they can't enforce it. Maybe it's required, but they can't really enforce it. You know. I mean, like, unless they have like a cop on you, like then and there.
Yeah.
You know.
You're on parole or something.
Mhm. And then there's another one like, what is it, like across?
A couple blocks away.
Yeah, from like near HEB.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like I used to frequent there a lot back in the day.
Back in the day,
You
pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID. I love that, just everything pre-COVID, because that means like 2,000 years. Well, even more if you count, you know, BC.
Yeah.
No, pre-COVID.
Yeah. Pre-COVID, when I was a kid. Like, yo, COVID happened 8 months ago. Calm down.
That's gonna be our go-to now. Just pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID. Yeah, dude. As a kid, I don't know. It's weird because I've been real like calm and stuff, even as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you look at kids and they're running around. You know, the good thing about being a kid though is you could pretty much be on the verge of giving yourself a concussion, and then just get up and be like, oh, okay,
I'm good to go.
I'm good. Let's keep playing tag.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
Dude, kids are dense, bro.
You think about the things that happened, like, or that could have happened as a kid. You know, we were just like, they just let us go out on our bikes. You know, I could have been hit by a car. And I think I almost did.
Yeah.
Once.
No, I mean there's like because I used to go camping a lot, like with like the family friends and stuff, and like we should go take our bikes in the campground. I mean, it doesn't seem bad, but there'd be. I remember one camp out specifically. That's why I'm mentioning this because that's where I got like this huge scar on my knee. It's because there's like this hill. But like at the bottom of the hill was like this water, right?
Okay.
And so like I was like, I'm gonna go down there. They're like, no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Like,
yeah.
It wasn't like I was like a kid. I was like 12, like 13. Like I could think a little bit. Obviously not much, but a little bit. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. And then so like, but halfway down, what is it? I was just thinking because there's like this road off to the left. Where like, I mean, if I timed it perfectly.
You could veer off.
I could veer off and I wouldn't hit the water.
Yeah.
But as it was, there I was going like probably like maybe 20, 30 miles an hour on a bike with like the brake.
Going downhill.
The brakes aren't even working.
Yeah.
Like that much. I was just have to kind of like put my foot like, on the floor to make it work.
That was your plan B, but it wasn't a good plan B.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just put my foot down.
That's what I did. Because I couldn't. Because I was just gaining speed. My brakes weren't working, and like because it was going downhill, I was just gaining speed. And so I tried to like putting on the brakes, and it just like I saw, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna end up in the water. So like, I think I'm so smart. I put my foot on the ground. I like fall.
Like kickstand.
Yeah, it was like gravel.
Yeah.
Oh man, and it's like the bike like landed on my knee.
And how'd you get the scar? Did you just got a cut from the fall? Or?
Yeah, from the fall.
Okay, I thought you were gonna tell me like the handlebar impaled you. Or something.
Do you know one time in my garage, my dad was working and he told me not to come in, but just being like a kid, I went in and like I got a nail in my foot.
Oh man.
That sucked, bro. It was my Jordans, bro. That's the part I was most upset about.
The J's got ruined.
The J's were all bloody and shit.
God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, that's being a kid is wild. And like, think about how dangerous a trampoline can be. You know, especially without the net.
Oh yeah.
That's
like because like there's that like a metal bar around it.
Yeah. And even with the low padding, if you land on there, it hurts.
Yeah.
And sometimes, yeah, cause I mean it's supposed to be with the net. And once you have the net, you're not really supposed to be able to touch the metal anyways.
Yeah.
But then a lot of times you would take the net off, and then sometimes you wouldn't take the padding off the ring.
Yeah.
So it's just an exposed, like aluminum bar there that you could easily land on.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, and also when you get like hit, or when you fall or like you get hit or something, and the wind gets knocked out of you, and you're just like, that's the worst.
It hurts, dude.
One of the worst feelings.
Yeah.
It feels like you can't breathe anymore.
Or getting just punched in the gut.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, your wind gets knocked out of you, you can't breathe, and you just kind of like fall over.
and one of the thoughts that goes into your head is like, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Like, I wonder how many times I thought this is the end. Like before I turned 10, you know.
Yeah. There's a lot of times where I've been in the pool. And they tell me like stay at the 3 feet, and of course like an imbecile, I go to like the 4th or the 5th feet, and I'm drowning. And I'm like, that's it, like I'm gonna die. And I remember one time I was at the bottom.
That's my favorite part. It's like no one's gonna save me. This is the end.
And I remember one time I was sinking to the bottom, and I think it was my sister just grabbed me by my hair and pulled me up. And if my sister wasn't there, like, I would have died.
That's my favorite part about being a kid. It's like the extremes, you know?
Yeah.
It's either this or that. There's nothing in between.
I'm dead. Yeah.
Oh, man. It's
Dude,
already been an hour.
we reached an hour, and that probably means it was a good one, right?
Yeah, no, I mean it had to be a good one.
It was. We talked about a lot of stuff, and and just being dumb kids.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of our podcasts always go back to childhood and stuff. But
there's for anyone. There's a lot of stuff to dig out of there. You know, to explore.
And that you really haven't like touched in a while, just because like you have so many stuff going on now.
And that just sharing stories about your childhood also shares, how come you're the way you are today, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we should wrap it up here.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So that's been episode 6.
Oh wow. Yeah, episode 6. Currently we have when we upload this, we're gonna have like eight videos on our channel, which is very exciting. On our way to 10.
Yep.
And on our way to 100 subs.
Oh, I really hope we can reach that.
That would be awesome.
And the only way we could do that is if you guys subscribe. If you guys share and like, you don't have to, but it helps us out.
It helps us out a lot more than you guys think, just because the algorithm. And
the algorithm, and it also just boosts our moods up, right?
Yeah, it boosts our moods. It boosts my moods up every time. Every time I get like 1 or 2 subs, I'm like, hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, we're growing.
I really didn't think we were gonna get to 30. I thought we were gonna stay like at 20.
Wait, we're at 30 already?
Almost. We're at like 29.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
So we
That's
just need
great.
1 more sub and we'll reach 30 subs. And it seems like with every video we at least get 1 more sub, which is
there you go.
Slow growth. But
now we gotta make 1,000 videos.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, that's been Beans with Dreams, and we are signing off.